They still haven't raised their shields.
Raise ours.
Their shields are going up.
Lock phasers on target. Locking phasers on target.
They're locking phasers. Raise shields.
Fire!
Sure, get those shields up.
Trying, sir.
Use your respirators! Get back to your posts!
I can't get power, sir. Study! Turn off those damn channels!
Mr. Scott on the screen.
We're just hanging on, sir. Main energizers out. Try auxiliary power.
Damage report.
They knew exactly where to hit us. Who knew where to hit us? And why? One thing is certain. They cannot escape on auxiliary power.
Visual. Zulu, divert all power to phasers.
Too late.
Hang on!
Johnny! What's left? Just the battering, sir. I can have auxiliary power in a few minutes.
We don't have a few minutes! Can you give me phaser power?
A few shots, sir.
Not enough against their shields.
The hell are they?
Admiral, the commander of the Reliant is signaling. He wishes to discuss terms of our surrender.
Put it on screen. Do it! While we still have time.
On screen, sir.
When just at a glance, yeah, Star Trek II Wrath of Khan is up there. It's up there in the pantheon of great ones. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and it's so interesting how they managed to, like, the production design on the ship is so effective. It's like even where they create like the torpedo run, you know, they got all those elements where they got to pull like the crates up.
Yes.
You know, and it's
Pull
all the
decking up
cinematic devices, you know, that kind of get the audience fired up.
Here's a fun thing to watch. When you watch that scene next time where they're doing that, watch the officer who's in the center of the camera, who's at the end of it. Everybody else is running around the deck doing their jobs. I swear to God, watch him. He's standing there holding on to the deck, and he's just sort of looking like, I should be doing something. I should be giving orders. And it's hilarious when you pay attention to him. You know, sometimes in certain scenes in movies, there's one character in the background you can tell that he has no idea what they're doing. That's a funny thing to watch. Pay attention to that next time you see that scene.
Yeah, it's I know exactly what you're talking about, where they dolly in on him.
Yeah,
and he's kind of like looking around like an observer.
Yeah, and you're the officer of the deck, dude. You should be giving orders, doing something.
I thought it was a brilliant call, though, to have Nimoy voice the end.
Yes.
Of the film.
Yes.
The Starship Enterprise.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
You know, that whole thing was very. I spoke to Kirstie Alley about it, but I did ask Nicholas why she didn't come back, and he at least, you know, claimed in the conversation that he didn't know the real reasons. I've heard different stories about it, but I also thought
a million different stories. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard I thought she was very effective in that role. And it's always hard, I think, for fans when somebody is effective and then has to be replaced in the very next film.
Yeah.
So I think Robin Curtis kind of did like a disservice. It's like it just kind of sucks. It's like I'm replacing Spartacus, but not because Spartacus died, or I'm replacing Bon Scott, not because he's not here anymore. I'm replacing him because the fans aren't going to get the original person for whatever reason.
Right.
Anyway.
As a fan, I liked her portrayal as Savick, and Robin Curtis. You could easily argue got a lot more. We got a lot more, or we got a lot more bang for the buck because she was in a couple of movies and stuff, and she is now the fans' Savick. You know what I mean? Yes, everybody knows Kirstie Alley played at the beginning, but Robin Curtis is who we have now, and people are very happy with her, especially with, I'm not sure if you're aware of this new film by a studio called Otoy that came out on YouTube a few weeks ago, and check it out if you haven't. It's an amazing, heartfelt coda to Kirk and Spock's relationship, and Robin Curtis has a part in it. Sam Witwer plays Captain Kirk with some digital prosthetics, and the CGI is mind-blowing for both Kirk and Leonard Nimoy and Spock. It's just amazing.
Do you have
go ahead.
No, finish your thought. I'm sorry.
I was going to say we get to see Savick aged, aged 50 or 60 years, and so she gets to reprise her role one more time.
I mean, originally Meyer was saying he wanted Savick back in the Kim Cattrall role in the final film.
That was
Savick. Yeah, Savick was the one who was like the old, the one who believed in the, the difference between like the Federation. Anyway,
right.
These are all interesting conversations. The fact is, working at Warner Brothers for so long and now being over at Universal, we can all tell you that, these things go a certain way. Actors want to work. Some actors, for whatever reason, will take themselves out of work. And you get the best film you can get. You put the pieces together and you let it rip. And it's interesting that criticism sometimes rides high on these moves, but it's like nobody starts a film to disappoint you. They're all trying their best. And sometimes it just goes a certain way. I actually thought Curtis is pretty effective at. I mean, she was also opposite Merritt Buttrick, who I don't know what the deal was with him being killed in the third movie or why that happened. If that was always the intention.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. I'm not sure if that was written in the original script or if that was something that evolved into, hey, it's better if we kill him. I don't know. Maybe they didn't want to have to deal with his character in future movies. I'm not sure.
Yeah, because he did die of AIDS. So it could have been that he knew
around the same time. Yeah, was it around the same time?
It wasn't too far after that. So maybe he knew, and they felt like, let's make an emotional goodbye here.
Okay.
I mean, I'm just speculating. I don't know.
Sure.
And there's a Star Trek guru who's going to jump in the comments and tell us how wrong we are about everything.
Right.
But I mean, these are what we're kicking around as two film guys with some history in the business, kind of speculating on what may have happened once upon a time without having the almanac of Star Trek in front of us.
Hello, this is Richard Ashton. You won't know me from such TV shows as Outlander, Vikings, and Doctor Who, but I would like you to know about the search for a cure for NMOSD, and with it, a cure for cancer. Go to the Guthrie Jackson Foundation and donate today. Thank you.